Hi guys, welcome back to another episode on the FHD server. We are on episode 6 and we have a few jobs to do today. However, today's topic we are going to be talking about brewing in 1.15. And as that being our topic, we're going to make a room to do all of our brewing. Some might call it a brewing room. So I've cleared out some space for us and this is going to be the location. Don't know if this is going to be the final floor, and obviously we've got to do the roof and the walls. I don't know why there's some blocks missing, that's weird. But this will be at least the space that we're going to build some sort of room that we can grow some netherwort, brew some potions, and maybe store some potions. And we'll need maybe a big area for some chests, all the different potions, maybe some area with raw materials, and obviously all the things that we need. Also, you might see a few chests there. They are only temporary, and that's because I have cleared out all of these chests in here. Now this place is starting to become empty. We can start to think about what we're going to do with it. That brings me to the second project for today's video, and that is going to be transforming this island. At the moment we've got a few trees there, and that's just because I'm collecting some wood, but we're going to pretty much just empty the island and start from scratch. But I would like to have a combination of all the different crops, maybe some animals, a very sort of natural and organic way with just a little building which will give us access to the underground. And that underground is where we've got this little few things left. What stays and what goes, I'm not sure yet. At this point the AFK fishing will stay, but we may look at moving that over to our other sort of main base. On top of that, I wouldn't mind finishing this shop. The only reason why I haven't finished it is because I've kind of gotten off the idea of just selling empty books. Don't feel like it's a great shop idea. Probably why I haven't been inspired to work on the shop. So maybe we can come up with something, or if I don't, you could let me know down in the comments what you think it should be. We could maybe do like custom books or tools or something like that, combining AFK fishing books together to make a special book for a pickaxe or something like that. I don't know, does that sound cool? Mending bookshop, what's a mending book worth? 5 diamonds? 6 diamonds? I don't know. What do you reckon? So as you can see, we've got a few things planned for today's video. And our first project, we're going to start in the future brewing room. I've got a few items organized. Not really sure what we're going to do until we start building, but you know, we've got the brewing stands, we've got some blaze rods and some nether, and some other like little bits and pieces. I think we're going to use nether brick, but I'm not really sure how. And obviously we need to make a netherwort farm. But to start with, I've just finished making sure this room's neat and tidy. And I've placed a few extra little bits in the corners and these little pillars in the middle. Not sure if they're going to be the blocks that stay, but it's just getting the shape. What I was thinking over here is we could get some little fire going, because I feel like that will be nethery, evil, something along those lines. This doesn't line up. Ah, that's better. Now it lines up. And there we go. Yeah, that looks okay. Maybe we need to get a little bit of light here in the middle, but we can figure something out there. Okay, so as I said at the start, we're going to need to put in some sort of area where we can store some raw materials, some sort of area where we can store finished potions, a place where we can be brewing our potions. So we're going to need like a little bit of a workbench area, and maybe some netherwort farm area. I'm having a little think now. Maybe we could put the farm more at the front, and we could put the other things at the back. As well as making this practical, I would like to also make this look good. So I was thinking of putting in some sort of like fireplace with maybe some water or something like that. Just like other random little bits and pieces. Not sure if you noticed before, but I did have a composter here. I know it's not really needed for brewing, but I kind of thought we might be able to make something that fits into the room, like a waste bin or something. So let me put a few ideas together, and this is what we got so far. So we've got some netherworts growing, we've got some storage. I think we're going to make this look a little bit better. Made a little bit of a lava feature. We've made a little fireplace. We've got some water up here. Guess you need water for brewing. thinking like a little waste corner. I don't know, only because we've got the compost and our main like crafting area where we'll have to get some brewing stands in. Still need to organize storage, but it's starting to take some shape. I think we're going to skip out the walls with nether brick. That looks better. Makes the stone stand out a little bit more. I think we might replace the roof as well with something, and we'll definitely do something with this floor. But I do want to make some shelving over here. So we just put some stairs upside down here. Well, there's the basic framework. So what I think is if we can hide some barrels in the back here. Right, and you up so we can get that in there. We could probably do the same up the top. This will just add a lot of storage into this. Then we can decorate the front. That's the idea anyway. There we go. So we can just put a chest in the top here. So we might put like a chest there and then like a double chest here. And then we might just get some flowers or like one of them custom heads or something just to place around this area and make it look like a little interesting shelving unit. Maybe we could make a similar sort of shelving unit like that over here. Stretch this out, make it look a little bit more supportive. That would put some storage right at the front where we can keep maybe finished potions. And then it'd be nice and convenient when you come in, collect some potions and leave. Come down the back here and you can do some work. Well, there's a little bit more detailing to do, and obviously we need to bring all of the potions and water bottles over. However, we're just going to jump into something else real quick. And by real quick, I mean a whole new project. As you can see, I've tidied up our island and I've created some shapes that we're going to build little buildings. What is the idea here? Well, that's a really good question. I don't actually know until I start building. I think I'm going to go for a little bit of a style that I used in building with Fuloo. I will put a link somewhere here. So if you've been watching them, you may be familiar. But basically, I want small buildings that do not have square shapes. So we're going for some odd shapes. Probably place stone down the bottom with wood up the top. Kind of like a rundown town, little fishing village or something like that. I'm not really sure. We'll see what happens as we build it. However, I think what we're going to do is much larger cutscenes because you've already seen me build this way. Oh, by the way, if you're new around here, my name's Floo. I like to play a little bit of Minecraft, make some YouTube videos, sometimes stream on Twitch, and post on Instagram. Feel free to follow me on any of these platforms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little houses. What are we going to put in them? I don't think we'll get that far in this video, so maybe you can let me know what you think in the comments. Maybe a little pig farmer, or a sheep farmer, or a cow farmer? I don't know, I've got to do something with these animals. And by larger cutscenes, well, you can go see what I mean. Anyway, we're back to the main project of today, which is the brewing room, and I've decided to change out the roof with black concrete, and then we're going to have a little bit of a play with the floor. But while I'm doing this, I also wanted to have a little chat about, well, brewing. Do you brew when you play Minecraft? Do you make potions and use them? Because to be honest, I spend more time making the room than I actually use potions. Maybe when we go for the dragon, or a wither or something like that. You know, take a few potions. But I don't do a lot of that. Most of the time I'm building, so I probably get more enjoyment out of building a fancy room than actually making potions. Saying that, I've always wanted to make like an auto brewing machine as well, but never got around to it, so maybe that's something that we can do at some point. Oh yeah, I think this black roof is going to look pretty good. So, let me know down in the comments, do you brew? What do you brew? How often do you use it? I don't know, just anything to do with brewing. Remember in the last episode we talked about preparation? Well, don't underestimate how much concrete you need. Well, I think the roof is looking pretty amazing for this room. It does make everything else stand out that little bit more. So the next bit I wanted to tackle here was the floor. I'm going to try purple glazed terracotta. Let's see how this looks. Well, I reckon that's looking pretty good. What do you think? Well, we might need to fix these things up. Do you know what? I've got a magical carrot and stick. So we could do something like that. I guess you'd be like there and there. Well, how about you just leave me do this for a bit? Well, that's looking a little bit better. Might be a little bit full on when we do the whole floor, but let's just get it done and see. Well, at least this time I made enough glazed terracotta to finish the floor, and this wrench was very handy. So here it is. It might be a little bit too much, but I think what we might do is get some black carpet just to make some walkways, break up the solid purpleness. But otherwise I like it. Still a few little spots I need to fix up. I can see one there, but and one there. That should be easy. Yeah, so I've sort of staggered them, the little pattern. I feel like it makes some sort of interest to this room. Yeah, the black carpet definitely makes a bit of a difference. I think I like it. Well, I think this room is done, at least for now. Now I've got a nice place to brew potions. Guess we'll never come back into this room again. I still have a few empty houses in this village, town, whatever it is. If you have any ideas what we could put in them, let me know down in the comments. You saw my little pig farmer and we kind of got like a little weaponsmith. I'm not really sure. I do have a automatic sheep farm in here, just doing its little thing. So that's kind of like a little wool farm. I guess it's a wool farm or a sheep farm, but either way. But yeah, there's still a few others. I do have like a few little back balconies and maybe little places for boat ports or something like that that we could put in. There's probably some little bit of finer detailing to go, but I kind of think it looks cool. What do you reckon? Anyway, that's about all we got time for today. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button. And if you have anything that you'd like to let me know, leave a comment. But until next time, bye bye.